I'm Imogen from Waffle Tv, and I'm joined here today by Jessica Fostekew, who is a stand-up comedian. She's going to be performing at 6:30 till the 26th of August at the Gilded Balloon Teviot. So tell us a bit about your show this year.
So my show is called Brave New Word, and it is about words, really.
Oh,
it's about etymology, word origins, and yeah, new words, brave words. Basically, if you do like words and you can read, you should like the show.
Oh right, okay. So where do you get the inspiration for your jokes? Out of words?
Out of words, yeah. Well, I've always been really interested basically in etymology and that sort of thing, and I've always wanted to do a show about it. I don't think I could have done a first show about it. I did my first show last year. I think I used to be just a year more grown up as a comedian.
Yeah.
Where I tried to do something that nerdy, but no, I'm really proud of it. I really like it, and I've made friends with lots of nerds.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Always nice. How did you start off doing comedy?
Wow. I have a terrible relationship with my dad. No, that is actually how all females that do stand up get into it. But no, I did a law degree and I finished it, and I knew I didn't want to be a lawyer. I floated about for a bit, and someone asked me to write some sketches with them. And that led to me randomly doing some improvised comedy, and I did that, some bits and bobs of acting for a few years. I knew I wanted to try stand-up. I thought if I try stand-up it might help me get an acting agent and become a famous actor. And so I started it for all the wrong reasons. And I started it, I fell in love with it in its own right. And yeah, then all the other bits and bobs kind of became wayside.
So you wouldn't want to become an actress anymore?
I still really enjoy acting and writing, and yeah, but I think stand-up takes over your life, and it's it takes so many years to get really good at it that it has to be pretty all or nothing, I think.
Yeah. Did you have any like comedy heroes growing up?
God, loads. I used to love Blackadder as a kid, Bottom, and then when I got a bit older I was introduced to the likes of Armando Iannucci and things like Day to Day and Brass Eye, Julia Davis. I used to love French and Saunders, Joe Brand I love. There are loads. I mean, there are very few comedians I don't love.
Yeah. Where was your first show?
What, first solo show?
Yeah, your first solo show.
Yeah, that was in the Gilded Balloon here last year as well.
Okay.
It's called Luxury Tramp, because I'm quite sort of decadent, but hygienically not the best. But I've had a whole year to spruce up.
Yeah.
I've had a shower this morning.
Do you think your show's going to be better this year?
Yeah, I hope that. Not that, you know, I enjoyed doing last year's show, I was very proud of it at the time, but you'd like to hope, I think, as a comic, that every year it will be better and better and better, who knows, until you get to that sort of 15-year plateau where everything you do is amazing and it's all a matter of taste.
Have you ever had anything go terribly wrong?
Oh, yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, during the show?
Yeah, during the show.
I don't know, can swears happen on this show? Not really. I can maybe tell you it in a way. It didn't go wrong. Yesterday, I have a bit in my show where I explain what Chaucer meant when he used the word quaint. And so yesterday there were some children in the audience, so rather than say what Chaucer meant, I said he meant a James Blunt. And a little boy in the audience turned to his mum and said, "What does she mean?" And the mum apparently said, "I'll tell you later." And then the dad just leaned in and said it.
Oh my god!
Yeah! So things like that go wrong, but you find out about them later from your tech who is spying at the back.
What, so you did hear it while you were on stage?
No, I wish.
You know what was going on at the time?
No, I mean, you get some odd heckles. With this show, normally, you do any normal stand-up gig, and if someone comes up to you afterwards and says, "All right, here's one for you," you think, "No thanks." They're generally a tool bag. But with this show, I think because it's about words and word origins, there's a lot of people very keen to tell you their favourite words. There's a lot of chance for interaction, and I ask a lot of questions about those sorts of things during the show. So yeah, you're kind of inviting it really, and I've had to totally change my mindset and be a lot more receptive to other people's lovely bits of knowledge really, that help me form the show, so it's been nice.
Oh, that's nice. Do you read the reviews after your shows?
No.
No? So you haven't read the ones from last year to see?
Oh yes, I read them all in September, yeah.
Oh right,
I
so
don't
after
read
you've
them
done the show?
Yeah, I think, you know what, I could get the loveliest, most flawless review and I'd find something in it and be like, "They said I had 2 eyebrows." So I mean, Even if it's, I'll find a fact in it, an indisputable fact in it to be like, well, what ifs?
So I'm yeah,
and I'll fret over that and I'll overanalyse that. So I steer clear until September. And I think as well for me, if you read them en masse like that, you can see if there was anything constructive or that came up a lot that that you can take positively and help you. I mean, yeah.
What's the best thing anyone's ever said about your show in a review?
Well, this show I accidentally got reviewed in a preview in Brighton, and they said it was a must-see for linguists, nerds, and anybody who likes laughing. I can't remember it was basically a well-known review. They said it was really funny and clever.
Well, that makes you smile, so that's good.
Yes!
That's always a good thing. Alright, so thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you, Imogen.
So make sure you keep watching Waffle TV, because we'll be posting videos every single day.